Hey, Felicity.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Yeah, there we go. Hold on, gallery view.
What's up, bro?
Oh,
What's going on, Ted?
Same old, same old.
This is a reminder. Iron. Just let me know if this is done.
yeah, I'll take it in a little bit.
So take that.
This is a reminder. Take out the.
Does trash need to go up? Okay. Yeah, our robot friend reminds us to do everything because we'll forget.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nothing wrong with that. And we're just waiting for some people to come in. I know Ani was online. I don't know where she is, though. Be here shortly, I'm sure. How was your week?
it's been a
It-
week.
It's
I'm
been a week.
excited. I'm excited for this week
Yeah.
because it's a fresh start.
Okay.
It's been a week
Yeah, it's been a week for sure.
dealing with this one down here at the bottom of my screen and someone else. It's been a week.
Oh, no. Doesn't sound like it's been a good week. It sounds like it's been kind of crazy.
Yeah, crazy, stressful, overwhelming.
That makes sense.
And everything in between. But it's spring break this week, so
So you get a break from everything.
yeah.
That'll help. I know
Yeah.
last week I was knocked out from my allergies.
Yeah, I just realized that we slept with our window open last night, like all night. And I was wondering why I was coughing and my throat was burning, and that's probably why, because the storm definitely kicked up all that freaking pollen.
Yeah. Is it past you guys now?
Yeah. It it wasn't as bad here as they thought it was gonna be, which I'm happy about. Like I don't, we didn't even lose power, did we? No, we didn't even lose power. I mean, I think the only thing that was scary about it is when the rain started coming down. Like it was coming down, and the breezeway of the apartment, like
Hmm.
water was already coming up it, and it when it just started raining, and
Oh, wow.
I was like, we better not flood.
Seriously.
But that was really it. And the winds were pretty strong. Like some branches got knocked down, but
Yeah.
no no trees fell down. So
I,
that's the other thing that I was most worried about was like the trees falling down
yeah.
because our bedroom literally, we're on the end unit, and our bedroom has two windows like side by side, and there's a bunch of trees right there that could definitely bust right through our windows.
That wouldn't be good.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that it's here on the East Coast in Philly tonight. We've had 40-mile-an-hour gusts all afternoon, and
Yeah.
the rain's supposed to start.
Yeah, that's how it started here too. The wind was just super heavy at first.
It was weather.
But then like it got like when me and Hunter went out there to look, it was like completely still and calm. And
Yeah.
I was like, tornado. There's gonna be a freaking tornado. But then like 10 minutes later it picked up really bad and I was like, no tornado.
It was rough in West Alabama.
Hmm.
One county in West Alabama had to have at least 10 tornado warnings yesterday.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, like literally every 30 minutes they were under another warning. And then where my sister lives, about an hour up the road, uh, a few streets up from her, a tornado actually touched down. and it destroyed another neighborhood as well. So
Darn.
yeah, Alabama, West Alabama, and where my sister is, they got hit hard. And then last night, where Troy University is, they got hit hard as well. So it was an event everywhere around me. Now where I was, all we got was really just a lot of water and a lot of wind. And my trash can got knocked over. My mom thinks someone knocked it over, but it was the wind.
Well, at least it was just a trash can, man.
Right, right. A few down the street from where I am, though,
Mm,
the wind knocked out a few power lines. So, ooh,
mm.
yeah, yeah, it was a rough one yesterday. The wind was really high.
Did it come in from the Gulf? Is that where it came in from?
Yes, it came in from the Gulf, and it had an attitude problem.
Yeah, that makes sense. Why you got hit hard.
Probably so. We were
And
the first victims.
it just like kept forming too. Like
Uh-huh.
it just kept getting bigger and bigger, and then like there was stuff forming around it because
Mm,
of it.
mm-hmm.
And I mean, I saw a lot of videos. I mean, what was it in Missouri, Hunter?
Yeah.
Missouri, there's like 30 people dead.
Jesus.
That's
Missouri got fucking hit hard.
yeah, there was 30 people that died in Missouri. There was a video. There was a video from a train in Nebraska, and the wind was just so bad it completely took the train off the tracks.
Jesus. That's a gust. It's a little
Yeah,
train.
it took off a train, and then there was videos from somewhere else too, um, of like the semis that were on the highway, and the wind was just picking up the semis and throwing them.
Hmm.
Like it was insane. I
Wow.
feel bad for the people more up that way versus down. I know some places like Uncle Rod said in like Alabama got smacked pretty hard too,
Mhm.
but those people up there more, I felt so bad. I was like, that is insane.
That's wild. I didn't hear all that.
Yeah,
Yeah, 25 people lost their lives here. So
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it is. Hey, Chris, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. We were just talking about the storm.
Oh, yikes.
You do all right?
Yeah, yeah, it wasn't terrible here. At least I don't think it was that bad. So,
That was so weird.
Well, that's good.
got
Yeah, I think by the time it got to me, now it's just wind and rain.
okay. Yeah, it's pretty nice outside today where I'm at.
Yeah,
Well, that's what I was just saying too. I was like, tell me why it looks so nice outside. Like nothing happened. 73 degrees, barely any clouds, bright sun, no wind. It's so
Mm.
nice.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh, acting like you didn't just try to take us all out last night.
we still got a little wind here, but
Yeah, it's like it's not even windy here. It's completely fine.
Mm.
So weird.
That's crazy. It's been windy and cloudy all day here. Like I said, my windows have been rattling,
mm,
but rain starts at 6. It'll rain all night. Hopefully that'll be it.
okay.
Just glad everybody was all right.
Yeah.
Being comfortable.
if not, just make sure you have some tuna ready just in case your power goes off.
Seriously,
Mm,
I have everything charged just in case, but
Right.
there aren't too many trees where I am in Center City, so hopefully The wind will chill out.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
What's
why is
up?
the video not working?
It was on for like half a second.
Right.
There it is.
You
Oh, hello.
go.
What's happening?
I was sleeping so good and Ted woke me up.
Haha.
So rude, Ted. So rude.
I know. I'm just that guy. I am that guy.
Man.
At late night partying.
Mhm.
Well, I guess, but you know what? I am that guy for Felicity and Melissa too. So.
I was literally just about to say, I don't know why Uncle Rod's talking, acting like he wasn't called to wake me up.
Yeah, I'm literally that guy too. So hey.
You know, Rod, somebody's got to be that guy.
That's what I say. That's what I say all the time too. Somebody has to play the role.
Yes, it's us.
Look, I got a whole bag of kisses to share with y'all.
I'll be waiting for mine.
Okay. It might melt before it gets to Alabama.
Oh no, you got to personally come and deliver it.
Uncle Rod. Can't take him nowhere.
Yes, you can. You can take me everywhere. It's just I'm gonna be me. That's why y'all love me. So hey.
Mhm.
That's very true. The wind is winding here. How's the weather by y'all?
The
It's
sun is
perfect.
finally out.
Is it really?
Yes, sun is out, and it's a little wind here still, but sunny. There are a few clouds in the sky, but it's like what Felicity was saying earlier. It's like it didn't do anything at all last night.
Yeah, acting like it didn't try to take us all out last night.
The weathermen were like, I don't know what it was. I had weather anxiety last night because I was really worried about it. The weathermen were like preparing us for like a E4, E5 tornado.
Oh wow, I missed that. I didn't have weather up, so I went to
Yeah,
bed.
Don't listen.
I
Don't
was only
listen
got
to
at least 4 of those yesterday.
it.
Seriously, I was telling them earlier, one county in Alabama was under a tornado warning at least 10 times yesterday,
Mm.
and it's so crazy too. Like I was telling them, it's like everywhere around me was really bad except for where I am. So, like north of me, west of me, south of me, they got hit kind of hard. But where I am specifically, it was just rain and wind, and it knocked over my trash can. That's about it.
I'm pretty
So
sure it's here in Philly now.
you can be marked safe.
Yes.
Yesterday's weather report. Yes, our weathermen were like, prepare for the worst.
I'm pretty sure it's up here in Philly tonight. 40-mile-an-hour gusts right now.
Mhm.
Rain's supposed to start at 6. We'll see if there's any lightning storms. That'll be nice. It could be in this weather, considering it was 70 degrees today.
Where's everybody at?
The party's here because I'm here.
well, prayers for Melissa. Prayers for Melissa.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yes, share her GoFundMe if you can.
Mhm.
I need to put that on my to-do list. Raise funds to support hardship grants. I'd like to bring the hardship grant back. That was the reason why we launched the hardship grant was because of COVID. But I feel like every now and then we'll have a situation come up where our families need us for something, emergency.
Mhm.
So let me put that on my to-do list. Tongue twister. To-do list.
Say that 5 times real fast.
To-do list. to-do list. Annie's dream list that is forever long.
Hmm.
Fund Annie's to-do list.
Project
Okay.
manager, project manager. I say to-do list almost every day. So what do I got to do now? Okay, what's next? Okay, great. Okay, what's next after that? Okay, cool. What's
Hmm.
the next topic? All right, cool.
Ted
Yep.
was like, we have 3 meetings today, and I'm like, I need a nap. That's too much.
I don't know who scheduled them all today, but man,
I think Sunday's just an easy day for all of us to meet.
yeah, it's okay. Even the
Oh.
inside windows are rattling tonight.
Oh wow.
Like my deck window. So there's like a enclosed deck in my place, and it's like a wall, floor to ceiling glass wall, basically out to the deck, and it's just square panes, and even that's rattling tonight. So
Mm.
somebody on this floor has got their windows open. I know mine are open, but so maybe it's me.
Let me message these together Tuesday folks, see where they're at.
Shame on you, Dad. Shame on you.
Whoops.
But again, you said you are that guy, so I respect
I mean, I guess I am today.
it.
I didn't realize it. You know, you never realize it until you get called out on it. It's like, oh, I really am that guy.
But again, it's good to embrace it sometimes. So
I mean, I don't consider it to be a flaw.
right, I'm with you.
Oh, oops. I pressed enter too quickly. Sorry, y'all. It's 5 p.m.
Did you say something naughty to us?
Where y'all at? Um, did we have chatters in our Saturday chat yesterday?
Me, Sherry, Sierra, Marcelio. He's always there though. He just plays his video games.
Elio
and,
cracks me up. He needs to come and play video games on our chats too.
and then
He's funny.
he's so funny. And then
But
Courtney.
wait, is he in another country though?
He's another.
Yeah, he's in the Netherlands.
So it's probably, what time is it there right now?
Well, our 8 p.m. chat is like 5 o'clock in the morning for him.
He wakes up at 5 a.m. for that?
No, he just stays awake all night.
Wow.
Time in the Netherlands. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. He might be asleep.
I doubt it. He plays video games all day, all
He
night.
is seriously so funny. He's so funny. And everybody just has to tell him Merry Christmas because it's Christmas all the time for him.
Yep.
He
Yep.
says
Every
Merry
Saturday. Merry Christmas. I'm like, Merry Christmas, brother.
Do that.
Nice.
But no, it was pretty much just me, Sherry, and Sierra talking.
Sherry's back.
Yeah, but she is super sick.
Mm.
She started feeling this like a cold coming on Thursday from her cruise, and then I know she was fighting with Amazon for a minute, but they're giving her a refund because her wheelchair that she just bought.
Sierra, hi. Y'all, I'll be right. I gotta grab my power cord real quick. Oh
Yeah.
boy, I forgot that part.
How you doing, Sierra?
Doing okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I broke my finger this past week.
Oh no.
Yeah, at work.
How'd you do that?
So I was leaving the building and I was leaving my suite and we have an automatic door that opens and the door closed sooner than I thought. And I was
Ooh.
trying to get out of the way and I fell. My walker went forward, I went forward, my feet stayed planted and I
Oh.
fell and I broke my finger. I think the way I was holding my walker, I don't know.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch.
You have it casted?
Can somebody untangle this for me?
Wow,
Yeah.
jeez.
What? We're
I
all.
can try to help.
That is like a Griswold ball of lights.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happens when
Nothing.
I leave my house. I just grab all my cords that I need. Hopefully the laptop doesn't shut down. I just got a warning. Hey Doug, what'd you put a shirt on for?
Don't want to get anybody sick.
That's funny.
Okay, I'm on a race against time. Power the laptop, y'all. All right. I mean, who said you had to get dressed for Zoom?
Oh, you didn't want me totally undressed, did you?
I thought about doing that.
That's a lot of editing, guys. I don't know. For me to make this Facebook friendly.
You can put a filter on, Doug.
But censored,
18.
censored bad.
Warning, 18 plus.
Pay for the
Totally.
OnlyFans version? Is that what we're
Yes.
Mhm.
Nice, okay. That escalated quickly.
Listen, we just bought participants for Together Tuesday. It doesn't have to, I mean, clothes are optional, right?
I mean,
I mean, it's Sunday. I mean, Bruno Mars even made a song about stuff like this. Like, I mean, just lay in the bed, don't do nothing. You know.
Mhm.
did.
Oh, that is not the Bruno Mars song that I was just thinking. I was thinking about the new one.
There are certain hotels in Key West where clothing is optional.
Is it really?
This
Is that
true.
a thing?
Conference idea, no.
I'm
That's
trying to
an
go
easy
there.
pack.
I didn't stay at any of those either.
That's an easy pack.
Yeah, you don't need luggage.
I would go there. I hate wearing clothes.
Right. I think we should look into it. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
need your toothbrush and your
Right.
deodorant.
Right.
We can have a mini meet there.
There you go.
No, it needs to be the whole thing. It needs to be the whole thing.
Uncle Rod. Can't take you nowhere. Look at that. I got it untangled, y'all.
Good job.
I had it nice and like.
Freaking.
Oh,
She's gone.
Her computer died.
not soon enough.
Mhm.
She'll be back.
My fingers were really swollen. I did. I couldn't get it out. It was stuck on my finger. I couldn't get it off.
What did you do?
I don't know. I don't know. My mom has like this problem too, where her like body holds water in like not the right places, and like just gets like super swollen, and like I can't hold it up that high, but I have rings on my hands, and you can seriously like see the imprint because my finger is so swollen right now. It hurts really bad. It's very strange though, because like usually my rings are falling off because I have small hands.
Oh yeah, I understand that. I don't. I have a couple rings. I rarely wear them because they fall off easily.
See, two of the three that I wear, my grandma gave to me, and she got them from her grandma.
Cool.
So they're like over, she said they're over 80 years old, and like they're like real, and it has like a real opal in the middle with like real diamonds on it. So I feel like if I take it off, I'm gonna lose it, and that's like it seriously gives me anxiety when I don't have it on because I'm scared I'm gonna lose it because it's like something that's super valuable, and I feel like special that she gave it to me and not anybody else.
Right.
And then
It's about that old. Yeah. You know.
and then the third one that I wear, my mom sent to me a couple of months ago because she was like, I haven't bought my baby girl anything in a long time. So it's like it's in the shape of a heart, but one side of the heart has my birthstone and the other side has her birthstone.
Oh, nice.
So I'm like, I feel like I can't take that off either because I'm scared I'm gonna lose it because they're so tiny.
Cool.
But I'm gonna leave them right here.
You can put them on a necklace.
Yeah, I need to put them somewhere so I don't lose them. It makes me so scared.
If you're worried about them falling off your fingers, you should just get a little silver or gold necklace and
Yeah.
put them on that.
But I don't know if any of you know an answer to this. I do have a question.
What do you got?
So I always have questions. I feel like.
That's okay.
Okay.
So unfortunately, Hunter got denied for Social Security.
Mm-hmm.
They were pretty much like he's not disabled. Whatever. So somebody was telling me that their parents were able to hire a lawyer. It was for themselves. It's not in the AMC community, but their parents were able to get like a disability lawyer,
Mm-hmm.
and they only paid them if they won the appeal, and what they paid them was only like 5% of like the back pay because
Hmm.
he applied a year ago, so if he gets approved, he'll at least get back pay for the past year.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys heard of anything like that or know how any of that type of stuff would work?
I mean, I know when I was going through that, I got denied when I tried to apply, and then I did reach out on Facebook asking if there were any lawyers that I knew that could help me with SSD, and one reached out to me, and she was able to take it over from that point on. I didn't have to pay her anything though. She said that she gets paid once the approval goes through by the government, not by me. So
Okay.
I didn't have to pay her anything for the setup. Now, after the fact, it's been a while. I did that in 2014, and she was able to get it within the year. The whole process took about 2 years. Um, but once I got in contact with her, I no longer spoke with Social Security. If anything came in, she said just send it to her. I no longer spoke with them. I just got information, documents that she needed that she would ask for me, which was, the normal documents from your doctors and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But what I did have to pay for is years later, like every 4 years, once you have it, they do a review, and you have to get letters from current doctors and whatnot, and resubmit basically. But I went through her again, and that I did have to pay for. But
Well, is that for SSDI or SSI?
SSDI.
Okay, yeah, we're trying to do SSI. I know he's not eligible for DI because of something with work credits or something.
Oh, okay.
Um, yeah, because that's what we were confused about too, though, because I I was like not to hype myself up, but I know I did not apply for SSDI. I know I applied for SSI because I already knew he would not get approved for SSDI.
Hmm.
But also in the letter it said that he only had like 24 out of 40 work credits, and I was like, I thought that was only for SSDI.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, now I'm even more confused because I'm going to be really mad if somebody took over like this case manager that did reach out to him a couple of times
Mm.
and accidentally like made the doctor's appointment stuff for SSDI instead of
Mm.
SSI. And I'm like, I know I didn't make that mistake.
Mhm.
I'm very careful about that, and I've been handling my own Social Security since I was 18 years old. So, like, I know what I'm doing on there and how to apply for it, but, like,
Yeah,
the day,
that doesn't sound right that he gets denied SSI because when I applied for SSI, I was like because of osteoporosis, I was expedited, which expedited mean like 3 months instead
Mhm.
of like a year or something.
yeah, and that's why I'm just like, I'm just super confused because they even like paid for him to go see a doctor and get like it was like an hour long doctor's appointment of being
Mm.
evaluated. Like they had him taking off his shirt, taking off his socks and his shoes, like showing him everything. He was feeling his scars. He was feeling down his spine. He was
Mm.
doing how high can your arms go? What can you do this? What can you do that? And like he was doing a very, very, very thorough, evaluation. And I'm like, I know that doctor didn't deem him as not disabled the way that he did that evaluation. Like, there's no way that this doctor said he's not disabled. So now I'm like, who's saying that he's not disabled? And why is that the reason he's getting denied when obviously he has a disability? And
Mm.
actually, he has more than one disability.
Yeah.
Because he has the arthrogryposis, and even though we just learned about it a couple of months ago, but whatever Poland syndrome is, which is
Mm.
another disability.
Oh, my chest goes.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm like, he has two disabilities, and they have all the medical paperwork stating that. So I'm just really confused.
I'm wondering too, have you tried reaching out to Erin? She might be able to help you with some of those
Yeah,
questions. I
I
know.
was
Oh, sorry.
thinking. Oh
Yeah.
no, I was thinking about reaching out to her.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I know, like I said, once I got the lawyer, it made it a lot easier for me because I didn't have to deal with it anymore.
Yeah.
But I've never heard of you having to pay anything though.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
don't know if that's just maybe state by state. I don't know if that
that's
changed.
just the one thing that I'm worried about because I told Hunter, I was like, if we get a lawyer, like this will be taken care of, no problem.
No,
Like,
South Carolina, the lawyers they don't get paid until you're approved. And then they take out from your whatever your retroactive from the day you apply.
your back pay?
Your back pay, yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah, that's what somebody else told me too. Because I'm just like, that's what I didn't even know that until she just texted me that like 10 minutes ago. But I was like, I want to reach out and try to find a lawyer, but I'm like, I can't pay a lawyer.
So
That ain't no.
you'll just look for in your area probably you'll find disability or social security disability lawyers. They're pretty specific now. So
Okay.
that's all their practice does.
I'm about to put that in there right now. But yeah, it was just super frustrating.
It saves you
And
the headache.
hmm
That's
And
great.
then I think like you meet with your lawyer for the consultation or whatever. You go through all this stuff. They might send you for further testing or whatever.
Okay. Hold on, Hunter, I'm gonna send this to you so we have it. Yeah, but I was just like, it's so complicated. And then, you know, um, since I've yet to find a new home health aide after everything went crazy, my case manager said she reached out to the other companies and they have no aides in this
Huh.
area. So that I pretty much just have to wait. I'm like, okay. But they told us that if there was anybody that I trusted, as long as I wasn't married to them, that they don't have to do nothing except sign on and they can get paid to take care of me. So since Hunter got denied for Social Security right now and we already know it's going to be a process, we were like, okay, what if Hunter just does that? But then there's other things in the way of him doing that right now too, because
Huh.
he doesn't have a valid ID and his parents can't find his birth certificate and he was born in California and
Mm.
it said I have to pay $63 and it won't be here until the middle of June.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
I'm like, why does it take that long for a freaking birth certificate?
Right.
Why can't I just go? God, that's so dumb. That makes me so mad.
Are they wanting to run like a background check or something? Is
Yeah,
that why
and
they?
he won't. I don't think you can even really get a job without having an ID, because then he won't be able to. He can't even open a bank account.
Right.
He doesn't have a bank account. I mean, I'm like, he literally can't do anything. Can't even. And then it was stressing me out too, because I'm like, if they're gonna really take that long, it's gonna be our luck that it's gonna take even longer. I'm like, can't even travel, can't even go anywhere. Literally can't do anything without an ID. Can't start looking at places because he won't be
Right.
able to get on a lease without an ID. And
Right.
I can't get on a lease by myself. There's no way. Um, and so those two things happening together are stressing me out so bad. I'm like, I don't even know what to do. And then I'm like, so the only person right now in our house, other than Carly, because she obviously is already working, I'm like, the only other person that can get a job is going to be me. I'm like, but this summer I'm going to be taking 4 classes within an 8-week time span. That's already going to push me very hard because I like to sleep
Mhm.
and not be awake during the day.
Mhm.
But I'm like, and I get scared that if I try to go find like some at home job or something, that they're gonna start trying to take away some of my benefits. And I'm like, I don't know what to do anymore.
So I work and I don't receive an SSI check anymore, but I still receive Medicaid. Like there's work incentives to be able to, you'll have to talk to a benefits counselor to
Mhm.
talk about how like working will affect your benefits.
Yeah.
It's not like an all or nothing thing. It's like a gradual thing.
Right. And it
Well,
varies from state to state.
and I mean, it's pretty much like I said too. It's like, you know, if I can go get a job that they're gonna pay me a decent amount of money, and I'm gonna bring home triple or quadruple what Social Security gives me, they can take my Social Security check.
Right.
They can take it and kiss my big toe. Like, go for it. But I don't want them to take away. Like, it's like it scares me because I'm like, I fought for 5 years to get a new wheelchair actually paid for and covered by my insurance. And
Mhm.
it took living in 3 different states to get a new wheelchair. I mean, and I'm like, home health. This is the first state that they're actually saying, oh, yeah, you are actually disabled and you do need help.
Mhm.
And I'm like, I don't want any of that to get taken away from me. That scares me because I don't want to have to start over again.
Makes sense.
Sorry, I got off topic. I just started ranting.
Oh, that's all good.
That's what we're here for.
I don't know
So
if anybody else has any advice in it. Like I said, I mean, I know I went the attorney way and it made things a lot easier because I was dealing with spine recovery and everything else. And
Hmm.
I just didn't have the mental capacity at that point to even figure it out, to do it correctly, to resubmit and all that. And I was like, I just need to get somebody to take this and get it done.
Something.
I will. Oh, I was just gonna say, I will add that if you have to, just take it all the way up to whoever your representative is in that city. Like
Yeah.
literally, don't be afraid to elevate any of those issues because I do know from experience that with me and what my mom did, my mom's friend told her to literally take it to our city representative here, and like literally within the next week, it was resolved. So
Hmm.
It just like another thing that like confuses me about it is, like we said, we don't know. I won't go into like too much detail, but we don't know if something sketchy or fishy was happening that he doesn't know about when he was a child. Um, because his social security account was under investigation for fraud.
Mm.
And then once that went away off of his account, we were able, you know how you can like go on and pull up your benefit verification letter? So the benefit verification letter is not dated like recently or anything, but it's dated February 2nd of 2004. And it says that he was deemed disabled under Social Security all the way back then. And at least from what I know, which I could be wrong, so somebody please tell me if I am. But if you're considered disabled under Social Security before the age of 22, it doesn't go away. That is what I know about it. And so that's what's confusing me too, is because he was deemed disabled February 2nd, 2004. He was 5 years old. I have the letter signed and everything by Social Security stating that, but now suddenly he's not considered disabled. Like he was diagnosed before the age of 22, which is what the paper that we got in the mail that told him that he got denied said. It's like a Child Disability Act. If you're diagnosed before the age of 22, that you're considered full-time disabled for life. So I'm just like, okay, he was 22 3 years ago, but he was deemed disabled in 2004. He was freaking 5 years old. So how is he suddenly not disabled? Just doesn't make any sense. So now I'm like getting, again, with all that stuff put together, I'm like, what if there's really something fishy going on?
Are you friends with Melissa Snyder on Facebook? She's an adult with AMC and is pretty fluent in Social Security disability.
No, but
she would be a great addition to asking questions as well. I know that Erin might be, I mean, I'm sure she knows a lot of information, but I'm not sure, how much she's able to share because of her position.
Right.
Whereas Melissa's not. She's just, in the advocacy world. But she's pretty fluent in benefits, and she's been one of our speakers before.
Okay.
She used to be on our board, so she should be mutual friends with a lot of us.
Yeah, I found her. 37 mutual friends.
Yeah. So she would be a great. She just went off on her a rant. Well, not a rant. Actually, it's very informative about the Social Security overpayment letters that everybody's getting right now. I don't know if you received yours. We got ours. So yeah, definitely ask her. What was that?
I want to get overpaid.
No, they're saying that we were overpaid and we have to pay the government back, like to the tune of like 30 grand for some people.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, that already happened to me. They said that in 2016 I was overpaid $4,000. I was like, I wasn't even getting my own Social Security check then. That was going to my parents. Don't be contacting me. That's literally what I said, but they didn't listen. They take like 100 something out of my Social Security check. That's why I only get $800 a month. I should be getting 948. But I'm only getting the 800 because they're taking money out.
The overpayments, yeah. Did your parents made too much or whatever, or
yeah.
Oh.
But I'm like, why are they calling my line? They can call their line to take it from their taxes. That's not my problem.
Yeah, but Melissa will be a great resource for you if Erin can't answer questions. I know she might be bound by rules because of her position. So yeah, she would be a great resource. We should have a benefits, maybe Erin or Melissa come and speak with us to talk about all the do's, the don'ts, and what we should be looking for. Because I know that we have a benefits genius guru that comes to our conference annually, Don Brown. and I know he focuses a lot on the ABLE Act, where you can actually save money and it doesn't affect your SSI payments. So,
Or I have an ABLE account and it doesn't affect any government program.
nice. Was it easy to set up, Sarah, or?
Yeah, it was like setting up a bank account. You just go online, you create your account. The hardest part for me, and I had my dad help me out, because I'm not good with, because there's two ways you can set it up. You can set it up as a checking account or a savings account, and then you could set it up as an investment account. And I set it up as an investment account. So my dad told me like the percentages to add for each investment. And but other than that, it was pretty easy.
You said
Okay,
it's like
got
a Roth.
right,
It's like
but
a Roth. It's like a Roth
Yeah.
investment save. So it's kind of like a it's more like a Roth than a checking account.
But you can choose like a checking account option if you don't want to do the investment part.
and then so with ABLE though, is it true that you cannot have a beneficiary in the event of your untimely death?
I don't know about that.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was reading. I was like, that if you pass and there's 20 grand in your ABLE account or whatever, that money does not go to your next of kin.
Yeah, I heard about that money gets paid back by Medicaid, but I don't know if there's any like exceptions or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Came up in one of the sessions at last year's, and I don't know which one I was sitting in on. That definitely discussed that.
Mm.
That was one of the reasons why there was a bit of hesitation with one of the disability groups that I was talking, and they mentioned that. So I don't know if that's still accurate, if you are able to set a beneficiary or not, like a family member or some.
Yeah, and one of the other challenges too is that, well, it's not really that hard, but if you have to make sure that when you withdraw the money for use, that it's for a disability related expense.
Mhm.
But those categories are pretty broad.
Mm.
Like as long as you could just say to the IRS, hey, I paid rent today, that's fine.
Mhm.
Can't go to Disney on it though.
If we have AMC conference at Disney, I mean in Orlando, then yes, you can. I don't
Okay,
know.
so
You'll have to ask.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
What?
But Key West
Yeah.
first, though. Key West first. I'm just saying.
Yeah, Key West first. Yeah, we need to learn about anatomy.
Mm.
okay, so we need to send one of our TT into Don's session at conference this year and ask all the questions. Can you go to Disney with an ABLE account? And in the event of my untimely demise, can
Take that
my spouse or next of kin receive all the money that I save? Don't know that that's possible with the price of eggs.
money.
Groceries are crazy.
Oh my gosh, my computer is freaking out right now. My name is Felicity Harrison, and I can't see Uncle Rod.
Mm.
Uncle Rod's still there.
I'm still here, and
Yep.
your name's not Felicity Harrison, but
Well, that's
Nope.
what I was
Very-
telling you.
You adopted.
As soon as you started talking, it fixed itself.
I mean, you are my adopted child, but I mean, I didn't give you my last name. I'm just saying.
That was weird.
Hey Doug, how was the Super Bowl?
From my standpoint of view of work, it was a cluster.
Mm.
We had issues with my headset and microphone. They
Oh
changed
no.
what the NFL brought. I had to kick Gronkowski out of my way. No, I didn't kick him out of my way. He was cool. But from that point of it went fine.
Well, that's good.
They were very, very helpful, because I guess I parked maybe three blocks away was the closest lot available, because they just block off everything anywhere
that's
near.
close.
So, maybe 3 blocks away, they put me in a garage there, and I was able to get the bottom level handicap spot. Took my time walking and once I got through security, they were awesome. They said, look, let us get you a transport. So they put me in a wheelchair and wheeled me all the way to the press box, which is on the top of the dome. So,
Oh, nice.
yeah. So it was walking in different spots, and then after the game, though, it was one of the guys I work with, friends with. He was like, you just let me walk you to your vehicle. I go, you're parked in a lot. I said, yeah, but I rode with him. You can bring me home instead. So I did, and he carried my bag and stuff like that. So,
Nice.
by the way, for the auction, for the conference, I plan to bring the program that
Oh, cool.
So I'll put the Super Bowl program up for auction.
Nice.
That's awesome. Love it. Very cool.
So on Tuesday, but this Tuesday is when I go to my orthopedic, and I'm knocking on wood to see if I need my left hip revised again from the original replacement. Because it's been feeling better, but it's still not right. So I hope I don't need surgery right at the end of the school year. But it's possible. And then I've got other health issues going on. So I was in AFib recently.
Oh, no.
Again. And so I'm going to see a cardiac specialist that deals with electrotherapy.
Okay.
Gosh, what else? Then I've got to see somebody about my liver. Gosh, I drank too much in my 20s. But so there's stuff going on in there too. This old age stuff.
For the bird.
Art Linkletter wrote a book back in the 60s, and old age isn't for sissies.
Yep.
You remember, that book, Chris?
I've heard about it. Yeah.
So one of the guys that I would teach with, who's since passed away, he would always use that. Old age ain't for sissies. Toughen up. But it's because my mom's going through a lot right now. I got to bring her to a doctor tomorrow. And she's in awful pain.
No.
So Ian, and then right now she's putting off the shots to her eyes for macular degeneration because of the pain she's in right now. She can't even muster to go to that. So we'll figure out what's going on. Yeah, she was in the ER Wednesday.
Oh, no.
Oh, we got a lot going on medical.
Yeah.
I always look at the bright side of medical stuff because it's like, okay, that's a cute one who's going to give me a sponge bath.
Yeah, when I was in the ER on Tuesday, I'm like, oh, he's cute,
Right.
The doctor. Yeah.
That reminds me of my back surgery. I was only 14, but I had the biggest crush on my nurse because he was like covered in tattoos and he was muscly, and I was just like drooling over him. But then I was the weird 14-year-old that like found his Facebook and saved his photo and then went on Snapchat and used where you can like upload a photo and it looks like you're taking a Snapchat though, and I sent it to my friends. OMG, he took a selfie for me. Like, why did I do that? It's so embarrassing.
When I was a kid, I had a crush on a nurse too, but he was and I think I liked the intellectual, like the geeky IT guys, but not like the overly antisocial folks, but like just the nice looking guys. And this our nurse had glasses, he had black hair, and I was like, oh, so cute. I was like 12.
I'm literally gonna look through my Google Photos and find him right now because I know it's in
I
there.
know, I want to see him.
Still have,
See
still
the
have it.
two of you together.
You still have that snap that you created. That's funny.
Mhm.
I do. I do.
That is hysterical.
My mom thought it was so funny too because she knew I had like the biggest crush on him. So my mom like told him. So then when he would come in the room, he would be like extra nice to me because they thought it was so funny.
He just
And I was like,
played
"It's
it
not
up
funny,
for you.
mom."
I mean, that could be to your advantage.
Yeah, it was nice. He was very nice to me.
You guys, I found the link. Last week we talked about that foldable wheelchair that was really light. Hopefully that came through. It's the Quickie Q50 carbon power wheelchair.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember how much it was. I don't know if the website says. But it's 30 something pounds, 32 pounds without the batteries. But it looks like it folds up really, really nice.
Oh yeah, that is cool. Oops.
It has ones with blue wheels.
That
Fancy.
is cool. Yeah.
Because the one that Abby has is about 45, I believe.
Which
5
probably,
pounds.
if the batteries were in it, would probably be about that.
Yeah, I think it's 45 or 50 with the batteries. I don't take the batteries out to load it. And I can do it. So, but I'm wondering if this would be helpful to some of our AMC family. And I know they have, I guess, looking at the website, it looks like they have like options to add stuff to it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a more comfortable cushion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the back kind of doesn't looks too
Iron.
curvy.
Let me know if this is done.
I don't know on the website, but I'm seeing prices for like $3,000 and on different groups.
Hmm.
Yeah, that sounds about right because I think Abby's was like 2,500, 3,000, something like that. For I don't even remember what it was called. It's like the fold and go. Fold and go. But yeah, you definitely need like if you don't have
Like I thought the back would be straighter. It looks too curved
it
back.
looks curved back, yeah.
Yeah.
I see that now. It looks like it's almost leaning back. I wonder if that's adjustable.
I'm just looking at the picture of the woman in the wheelchair talking to her friend, you know?
Mm-hmm. Right. And the cushion it comes with is so thin. It's so super thin. But yeah, I see that now. It's not very straight up.
Mine's like a office.
Chris, have you tried driving Misha's wheelchair?
Yeah, Last conference, I liked it. I
Did
definitely
you?
talked to her. I wanted to talk to her about getting one. She said, no, she's been busy, so I haven't reached out again. But yeah, I would have to adjust it a little bit more for my own, but I it was reasonable. Manipulate, leaning over and doing her hand control. Would need, I think, higher closer to me.
I wonder if that's something that Dr. Wilcom could construct to get it where it's, a little bit easier for you to utilize. That would be a great question for her, actually.
Mhm.
And I'm trying to remember what Misha's armrest looks like now, but I think it could be shifted.
Yeah, because like Abby's, you could take the hand control part of it off and put it wherever, as long as the wire is connected, it'll work.
Yeah. And yeah, I would love something like that.
Yeah, I'll definitely ask Dr. Wilcom at conference. She'll be in Norfolk, so that would be a great question for her. She's usually at the vendor tables. If she's not speaking.
Oh yeah, she was doing a whole lot of stuff last year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think she made a number of cell phone holders and cup holders for the kids with some really cool straws. Woo. All right, you guys. Let's see.
Something online that just to go back to the ABLE thing. After the death of the ABLE account owner, the funds can be used to pay for any outstanding qualified disability expenses, including funeral and burial expenses. Then any remaining funds are distributed to a designated successor beneficiary or the deceased estate after any Medicaid claims are addressed.
Okay, well, that's good. That's good to know.
So yes, they don't go back to the government. It goes to the person's estate or beneficiaries.
Nice.
Good to know.
I've got my million stashed away in my mattress.
Mm-hmm. Hey, will you write us into your will?
Sure.
I'm not talking about AMCSI. I'm talking about your besties here on Together Tuesday.
I know. By the way, Ted, have you heard from my dad?
I did. We did. We got everything squared away last week. I spoke with your mom to get everything sent over. She said she was going to put the check in the mail and everything. It turned out really great. So thank you very much.
Sure. The check's in the mail.
That's what she says, you know.
I know my stepmom.
Oh boy.
Well, that's what I was told. So.
He sent out my dad sent out a nice email to the family about what they had a Super Bowl party and then they had a Mardi Gras evening party and dance. And from what I gather, their donation is in the range of like $7,500.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Which is fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, and so we were talking, Doug, and I didn't know how you felt about this, but we are looking at funding a good portion of our adaptive sports. So Kim is actually needing about $10,000 to organize and pull off
So not just organize boots on the ground, but also the agencies that are going to get involved with the adaptive sports. So we thought that that would be a great contribution to Kim and her team to help get adaptive sports at conference in Norfolk. So typically they need about 10,000, and Marshall has already committed 5. So we were going to actually talk to you about also maybe earmarking the other 5, and then the remainder to go toward our conference scholarship grant to get another adult to conference.
Look, I know that y'all are going to do things the right way. That's how
absolutely, of course.
That's how I feel about it. That's why, I've been coming as many years as I can. That's why this past year I asked about the lifetime membership. So I have no issues whatsoever with what y'all do. Y'all do the right things.
Yes, and that is our commitment to our members and our donors is to always be good stewards of your generous donations. And it really does help to have a plan in place to help support things like the adaptive sports program. Since it's still very new, I think eventually we're going to have some major sponsors come forward to help us once a year. But right now, since we're starting out and it's fresh and it's only our second year of doing it, we're obviously having to raise the funds to get those events pulled off. And I will say that after the first year and all of the testimonials that came in from our families and seeing the pictures and videos from those that participated, it was an incredible experience for a lot of our members. So we definitely want to be able to offer some sort of adaptive sport every year prior to conference beginning. So we're really excited about it. I know Kim is in the works of planning things, and she already has some agencies that are local that are willing to help us out, which is really cool. And then we'll go from there. Right now we're looking at 1, 2, 3, I think 4 conference scholarship grants going out this year, which will match last year's grant cycle as well. So new families coming, and I think 2 of them will be for a first time attendee for an adult as well. So very cool. Exciting things happening for our 20th year anniversary. I'm still working on convincing Michelle we need ice cream and sprinkles for dinner.
You need a help break of ice cream and sprinkles.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great health break. It's not a necessity. I was talking to Kristen Dunleavy the other day, and she says it's not a necessity, it's essential. It's an essential requirement.
What you say that? What if there's got to be some restaurant there that has the soft serve machines, and to use that with
So unfortunately, because we're under contract with the hotel, we have to use their catering. So they probably have a soft serve machine, but if we order ice cream with sprinkles, they're going to charge us per person. It doesn't matter how we order ice cream. So it's usually about maybe $6 a person. $6 times 700 people. Someone do the math. Uncle Rod.
4,200.
Yeah, that's all.
That was probably 10 years ago prices. It's probably like $12 a person now.
8,400 then.
Okay, I need a sponsor for $8,400. I don't think it's that much. I do have Michelle going to ask the hotel how much ice cream is going to be for this year.
Maybe get a ice cream sponsor.
I'm telling you, it needs to be added to our sponsor.
Get like Cold Stone or something to do like a ice cream thing.
I wish. We can't bring the outside food vendors in. That's the only thing.
Right.
Yeah. Hotels will not let us. They're super picky. We have to use there, people.
We can't go get Ben and Jerry.
We can all go, like all
Yeah.
700 of us can go to Cold Stone or whatever ice cream shop is in the area. I don't know. We'll figure something out.
Mhm.
Michelle and I will be in Norfolk the end of this month, or actually, I think it's next week. It is next week. We'll be there next Monday.
Whoever has the biggest hotel room,
There you go.
I'm thinking that we just do it in somebody's big penthouse room.
Mm.
Mhm.
Who has the penthouse? We'll
I'm
have
like,
to find
did you
out.
include the penthouse as the block of rooms? Because
No. Those things are like $1,200 a night or
I
more.
know.
Mhm.
It's like top secret. It's not, I don't even think it's available on the website too. But that's a great idea. We'll just DoorDash some ice cream. Everybody, how sweet. But you got to come in like, set different sections. Every 30 minutes, we send 30 more people up.
Book your 30 minutes.
So
Well, it was funny one year when we were in Florida, Anna was going to just like do a Costco run for like popsicles and stuff for the kids. And she was just going to put it in a cooler, and hand them out at the pool. But we were afraid we were going to get caught.
Somebody's done that recently. Was it the last conference that we went to? They were handing out popsicles.
Oh, man. I missed that.
The last conference we went to, and they didn't just go for the kids, they were offering all of us popsicles. We were like, yeah.
Nice.
what about okay, you can't do it inside the building. How close to the property could we do like a cream truck? Like an ice cream truck.
Ah. That's an actual great idea, Chris.
I mean, it's not on the property, or you don't have to have it specifically, and it's not in the building.
Okay. Does anybody remember how I want to say the hotel is a block or two from like the water's edge? Do you guys remember? I remember walking there. I just don't remember how far it was. I think it was like 2 or 3 blocks.
Never went out, so I don't know.
I wasn't there. I have no idea.
I didn't know that.
It's okay. I'll be there Monday. No worries. I will investigate. I'll check and see if they have food trucks. They might have food trucks out there.
That's well, depending on the price. Sometimes they're pricey, but I did have I forget how many years ago. They did a game day at the library here, and they had 2 different food trucks that came, and we choose whatever food, and it was
Right.
so that's I was like, oh, you know what? I'm sure they had ice cream trucks and stuff that could do something like that.
Have like dipping dots delivered to everybody's room.
That would be interesting.
But have you guys ever had the cotton candy ice cream from Cold Stone?
Mm.
It's so good. That's where we get it from, right? Cold Stone? Hunter? That's what I thought. It's so good. I didn't even know that was a place until like a couple months ago. Carly introduced me to it, and I was like, "You're telling me I've been missing this my whole life? It's not okay."
I am checking in on to see how much a cotton candy machine is going to cost.
Ooh.
I think they're that crazy expensive.
I know, but we still have to do it through the hotel.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's food, anything food related. It's because of their insurance policy.
Yeah.
They won't allow like outside food.
Right.
The restaurant.
Dang rules. I could go across the street and hook up a cotton candy machine to a generator.
Get a giant blue umbrella.
No, I want to get one of those guys that like inflates and dances.
Oh
Okay.
yeah,
We'll get 2 blue ones.
AMC.
Put it on each side of you.
I wonder if our hotel will allow us to have that, like inside the hotel.
I don't know if I've ever seen them inside.
That would be so funny.
That would be funny.
Okay, I'll try to find mini ones.
Hmm.
All right, you guys. I have apparently I have
For like
other
12
meetings to go to this afternoon, this evening.
Yes, we do.
Anybody else have anything to share before we sign off? Anything exciting happening this week?
I got to see some people for dinner.
Nice.
Yeah, I saw the pictures on Snapchat.
Hope they had fun with you.
It was fun.
That's awesome. I know we're so lucky here in Greenville because we have so many AMC families coming through now.
I want to go on vacation.
Oh, are you coming here?
I went to,
It's not very a vacation-y, but
but it's a vacation. Abby is really trying. She was like, Ethan will come and pick you up, and you can bring all 3 of your dogs. I'm like,
they can stay in the backyard.
she has 3 dogs. I have 3 dogs.
That's 6
You know,
dogs.
that'd be crazy.
We're talking about 6 dogs, and I know Cooper is crazy.
Cooper stays in his cage right now because he's punished. He jumps the fence. We're afraid he's gonna get hit by a car.
I need a vacation. I literally need one.
Oh, you're coming too. Sweet.
I need a raise too, because I have to deal with Felicity,
So
and then on top of that, I deal with Melissa too. So I seriously need
who do we have to convince for you to come to conference, Uncle Rod?
my brother.
Okay, you want to drop his phone number to all of us, and we'll just say "pretty please" with a cherry on top.
I literally would. I literally would if it was that easy.
Who are all these strange people messaging me?
Put out a social media post. Call this number to convince Uncle Rod to.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry. He doesn't have any. He doesn't have social media at all. He literally barely has a LinkedIn.
So we can post it.
Barely has a LinkedIn. All right, you guys. I shall see you next Sunday,
Yep.
5 p.m. sharp. Invite your friends.
Yeah, I didn't get the email today about the.
I forgot to
Tuesday.
send it this morning. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
That would be me. Just
Ted,
dropping
you were so focused on being that guy that you forgot.
Fired.
No,
She's
just dropping the
not fired.
ball. It's been a week.
I hear you. I hear you.
I'll be sure to send it out next week. Don't worry.
See you next Sunday, y'all.
All right, guys. Take care.
Yeah.
Love yous.
Later.
Love you.
Love y'all.
Bye.
Love y'all. Have fun.